So today what I'm wanting to do is to make some celery salad. So I have my celery here, I have a pear, and I'm thinking of making something that's very, let you see here, very simple, but it won't get mushy because we're going to go camping and I don't really want anything that's going to get all kind of mushy. Celery is really good for that, not getting mushy, but I don't want to add anything like a veganese or anything that's kind of creamy that would get, you know, kind of runny, for lack of a better word. Well, there's a little spot on this piece of celery, just cut that off. So I'm just going to cut everything fairly fine because I like it really fine. And so what I'm thinking of doing, you know, it's always good when you're in the hot sun to have something that's spicy and yet sweet and refreshing. And so what I'm thinking of adding, as I'm chopping, I'm thinking what would be good. And I'm thinking with that pear would probably, that's probably good enough. And that's probably enough. I probably don't need this other piece of celery. Towards the end there, it's a little bit bigger pieces, so you might want to crunch those up or not. So we're just going to put all this in the bowl here. Guess I could do it like this. And add some pear, and then I'm going to add some maple syrup, cayenne, and maybe, oh, these ones stuck together. I'm going to break those up. Maybe something else too. So all my vegetables are already pre-washed. If you watched any of my other videos, my secret to fast cooking is to make sure everything is washed before you put it in the fridge. And I know some people say you lose nutrients by doing that, but what I've found for myself anyway is that if things are not washed, you open the fridge and you take a look and you think, I don't have time to start washing vegetables, and then you go and eat something that you shouldn't. So that is the key. Now I'm going to make these a little bit chunkier because I don't want them to break down. And that's the nice thing about these Bosch pears is they're nice and firm, you know, more so than the Bartlett. I think they're called Bartlett pears, the yellow pears. These are more of an orange pear. So I want them a little bit chunkier. Like so. Okay, we've got pears. Adds a little bit of sweetness. Oops, that one didn't get cut. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. About half a teaspoon. Always brings out the flavor. Just a little bit of black pepper. You know, I like it because it tastes good, but also because it looks good. Okay, and a little bit of the maple syrup here. Add some of that, probably a tablespoon of that, or two. That might be two. Add a little bit of cayenne. Bring out some spice. Just wondering if I should add a little bit of balsamic, but you know, I'm a terrible one for never tasting anything. I tend to not taste things until we eat, which is often a big surprise. So I will taste this just to see how spicy. Oh, it's very nice. Nice thing is it's not going to break down. The other thing I'd like to add here while I'm thinking about it is color. You always want to think about color because, whoops, color often equals flavor. And since it's so green, I'm going to add a few of the cranberries, dried cranberries. Those are always a great addition to have on hand. And I put them in a lot of things in case you haven't noticed. So probably 1/4 cup of those. Or 1/3 cup. Oh yeah, that's going to do it. You know, the other thing you can do, which I might, is add some nuts. See how nice that is? For the protein and balancing blood sugar. The thing with fresh fruit, though, is that really fruit is supposed to be eaten on its own. And so, because it digests faster than anything else. But we really just have a little bit of pears, not a whole lot. I'm going to add maybe, what is that, 1/3 cup of cashews. Just going to chop them a little. I would have preferred to use pecans, but I can't find them. I know I bought some. I don't know where they are. Anyways, okay. There's your bit of protein. You could use almonds or anything else as well. Okay, so give that a little stir. And that is lovely. Okay, there you go. If you want the rest of my recipes, go to georginasear.com. That's it.